SpaceX goes public this week, and if you own a Tesla, that matters way more than you think. What SpaceX just revealed about its finances and what's been quietly happening between these two companies behind the scenes, it has direct implications for every Tesla you'll ever buy, and for what your Tesla shares are actually worth. So stick around because by the end of this video, you're going to see things completely differently. So all this time, SpaceX has been out there doing insane things like landing rockets and launching satellites and working with NASA, and the public had zero access to invest in any of it until now. When SpaceX filed its paperwork with the SEC a few weeks ago, it was the first time anyone got to actually look inside the books. And the most important thing they found isn't what you'd expect. The part of SpaceX that's actually making money isn't rockets, it's Starlink. Starlink is SpaceX's satellite internet service. Tens of thousands of satellites orbiting the Earth, beaming internet down to over 10 million subscribers. It brought in over $3 billion in just the first 3 months of this year alone. Its profits nearly doubled in a single year. Starlink is the engine of SpaceX. And here's why Starlink matters for Tesla specifically. Starlink is global connectivity infrastructure. It works in places where there's no cell tower, no Wi-Fi, nothing. And right now, Tesla vehicles depend on cellular networks for over-the-air updates, navigation, data, and connected services. If Tesla and SpaceX combine, and we'll get to why that's more likely than ever in just a minute, your next Tesla could run on Starlink. That's not some far-off concept. People already buy Starlinks and put them in their Teslas. It's just a matter of whether these two companies decide to actually work together. And spoiler, they already have. So here's something that didn't get much attention lately. Tesla actually already owns SpaceX stock, and most people have no idea. Here's how it happened. Tesla invested $2 billion into Elon's AI company, xAI. Then earlier this year, SpaceX bought xAI outright. And when that happened, Tesla's investment in xAI, it automatically converted into SpaceX shares, almost 19 million of them. So if you own Tesla stock, you indirectly own a piece of SpaceX. It's already done, you just didn't know about it. And it goes deeper. SpaceX's own IPO filing shows that last year, SpaceX paid Tesla over $650 million, mostly for megapacks. These aren't two companies wondering if they should work together someday. They're already deeply in business with each other. On that xAI acquisition that SpaceX bought, that's Grok AI, the assistant already showing up inside Tesla vehicles. The voice you talk to in a Tesla is now part of SpaceX. Every time your Tesla gets smarter, a lot of that technology is directly related to infrastructure that SpaceX owns. In March, Elon announced something called Terafab. The plan is for it to be the largest semiconductor facility ever built, somewhere between $20 and $100 billion, depending on how big it gets. And it's being built literally right next door to Tesla's Gigafactory in Texas. Here's what makes this directly relevant to you as a Tesla owner. Terafab is a joint project between SpaceX, Tesla, and xAI. And one of the two chips that is designed to produce is called the AI-5 chip, built specifically for Tesla's full self-driving system, the Cybercab, and Optimus robots. And that chip is being built in a factory that SpaceX is co-funding. So if all of this was already happening, why does the IPO matter? You can't combine two companies when one of them is private. SpaceX's IPO was the missing piece. And the math is pretty wild. SpaceX is coming in at $1.75 trillion, and Tesla sits around $1.6 trillion. So when you combine them together, you're looking at one company that's potentially worth $3.4 trillion. It's the biggest thing that's ever hit the stock exchange. Wedbush Securities, one of the most respected Tesla analysts on Wall Street, just put the odds of this merger happening between SpaceX and Tesla at over 80%. and their timeline is 2027. NBC reported that Musk has actually been talking to people inside both companies about combining them. This is Wall Street and the financial press saying that they think this is probably going to happen. Let me paint a picture of what a combined company actually looks like from a Tesla owner's perspective, because this is where it gets really interesting. Right now, your Tesla has FSD, but it's limited by the chip inside it and the cellular connection it depends on. In a merged world, your Tesla runs on AI chips built at Terafab and stays connected through Starlink satellites. The car gets smarter faster because the AI team and the chip team and the connectivity team are all the same company. Starlink connectivity means the Cybercab fleet can operate in cities and rural areas, wherever and whenever. And the AI powering those decisions is running on infrastructure that spans land and orbit. Future Tesla vehicles aren't just cars if this merger happens. They're nodes in a network that runs from the ground and into space. That's a fundamentally different product than anything on the road today. Now, is this merger definitely happening? No one can say that. But here's what you could say with confidence. The factories are already being built together in conjunction with one another. The equity is already shared, the AI is already inside your car, and the people running both companies have been talking about combining them. Whether you're holding Tesla stock or just paying attention to whether the companies are going to be merging, this is the context that explains why everything Elon has been building points in the same direction. SpaceX going public this week is a really big deal. But for Tesla owners and Tesla investors, it's something a lot more than that. It's the moment that the last obstacle to combining these two companies finally gets removed. Everything after is just a matter of when.